Oh, it's Doug from Behind Closed Doors, and today I'm going to do a different type of video. I'm going to do a type of video which looks at the beliefs of people, what they're thinking and believing, and what we have all thought and believed at some point maybe. Today, Andrew Tate is going to be our teacher, and Andrew says this.
So I have a question for you both, because I think we're going to wrap up here and we're going to have to do the rest of this another time. But I have a question for you both. Let's assume everything you've said is true. Let's assume it's a big club and we ain't in it. Let's assume that the politicians are working against the people and everyone thinks they're stupid, but they're not actually stupid. They're just working for the people they really work for, which is not you. It's the money, it's the banks, it's the globalists, it's the international interests. We understand that the Democrats and the Republicans are the same. If we understand that nobody is coming to save us, if we understand that it is extremely optimistic to put all of this monumental failure down to some degree of ineptitude, when truthfully it is a managed decline and it is very purposeful, and they're doing all of this on purpose. Let's assume that all of that is true, which is the conclusions I came to also. And the only answer I found for this was trying to implement a degree of individual exceptionalism amongst my fans, saying, look, it's all fucked. You need to get as rich as you can, as strong as you can, as charismatic as you can. You need to be uncancelable. You need to have people listen to you. You need to go out there and show that you're not afraid of them. Individual exceptionalism was the only answer I came to combating all of these things. Is there another answer? Was I wrong? What else can we be doing? What else can we be encouraging people to do? Because everything Nick has said is completely correct, and I've known it for a very long time also. If you think a political party is going to fucking turn this shit around, you're out of your mind. So what is the answer? What do we tell people at home to do? What is the solution to this problem?
Have to engage in politics. Have to engage.
So Andrew in that video has had the thought, individual exceptionalism was the only answer I came to.
Individual exceptionalism was the only answer I came to combating all of these things.
So let's ask the first question. Is it true? Yes, it feels true that taking responsibility and accountability for my life is the only way forward to combat all the things that I feel are against me. Now, let's ask a second question. Can I absolutely know that it's true? Well, I can't know that it's the only answer. Other answers may exist that I haven't experienced yet. They may appear later. So the next question we ask is, how do you react? What happens when you believe the thought, individual exceptionalism was the only answer I came to? When I believe that thought, I feel trapped. I feel very isolated. I feel like the weight is all on me. I feel cynical about collective effort. I lose hope for humanity and collaboration. I experience a great deal of anxiety, restlessness, not being able to sleep. I'm not at peace in myself. I'm not congruent. I don't have clarity. I feel very stressed. It's a burden that I'd force myself to carry, and it would drain me. I'd question myself that if it's all on me and I don't deliver, what happens then? Extremely lonely and isolating. Now let's ask the next question. Who would I be without that thought? Who would I be without believing that thought, that individual exceptionalism was the only answer I came to? I'd feel open to discovering more answers. I'd feel less pressure to be exceptional. I'd notice that I already have support from others. I'd start trusting in nature more. Nature's smarter than people think, and when everything is on me, it's limited to my capacity to be able to think and guide. Without that thought, I just realised that everything's okay now. I'm just a man sitting in a chair having a thought that individual exceptionalism is the only answer I can come to. Without that thought, I'm just a man sitting in a chair. Without that thought, I'd feel more connected and less alone. So now we've answered the 4 questions, let's turn the thought around and see what other solutions we can come up with. So the original thought was individual exceptionalism was the only answer I came to. Let's turn that around. Collective wisdom was an answer I came to. Now I look to my life where that's true. I found insights in other people's words. People have suggested things to me that I would have never thought of by myself. So I don't create everything alone. Even my exceptional thinking and individualism comes from other people. My genes come from my parents. My society conditions me. There's many influences that make up my thinking patterns. Let's have a look at another turnaround. Individual ordinariness is the answer I came to. There's peace and salvation in being ordinary, not needing to be exceptional. Whenever you're eating, sleeping, going for a walk, playing with your children, just laying down with a beautiful woman, they're all things that don't require my exceptionalism. They're just gifts that come to me. I don't need to be exceptional to breathe air. Let's turn it around again. Life gave me answers. Life keeps offering me new perspectives when I stay open. I've had insights from spirituality, connection, love. My suffering has taught me an awful lot. It wasn't just being exceptional. Another turnaround. Individual exceptionalism was not the only answer I came to. I've also come to family, faith, and service, not just exceptionalism. I've found answers in healing, resilience, and love. Doing this work today isn't anything exceptional. It's just asking questions and questioning thoughts. Having an open, curious inquiry isn't an exceptional act, and yet I get a great deal of value from it. I get a lot more clarity from it. So I'd like to thank Andrew for offering the thought to consider. And having now done the work and some of the turnarounds, I've come to realise that when I connect with the people that I love, my children, my family, the answer is love, not exceptionalism. When I help someone question their unhelpful beliefs and inquire into other ways of looking at things, the answer is presence and curiosity, not being exceptional. When I let life flow and allow reality to do the work and nature do its thing, the answer is trust, instead of striving to be exceptional. I think human beings are exceptional already, and it may be true that we're made in the image of God, and that God created us, and that everything's perfect, and that there are no problems, and all we have to do is enjoy the experiences that we have, and nothing is required of us other than to love and be kind and generous to other people who are also ourselves, just in a different reality with a different belief system. Now, if you're stuck in unhelpful, negative thinking and you've got something which is preventing you from moving forward, or you'd just like another way of looking at how to do things and view the world and alter your perception so that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at can change, get in touch with me and let's do the work.